morning and welcome to Morning Joy Blogs with Cynthia. Today is Tuesday, August the 24th. We are continuing to look at devotions under the topic Believing God, and today's devotion is titled Continuing in Faith. If you're ready to spend a few moments with the Lord, to just let Him wrap His arms around your shoulders, whisper in your ears, and fill you with joy and peace, then I ask that you just close your eyes and listen to Him as He speaks to you. There will be many unanswered questions in your life. Even when you are obedient to me and walking in my will, you may not experience the feeling of peace and tranquility. Often, the opposite is true. Your obedience can lead to trials because the deeper you go into your faith and the further you come into my kingdom, the more likely you are to meet resistance. As you walk out your faith in your daily life, you'll be tempted to rely on your feelings as to whether something is right or not. But your responses to life and the circumstances you face should be made by seeking my word and testing to see if your decisions are in line with my will. The direction may not always be clear, so often you will need to end up being patient, and you'll need to wait until I provide a clear path for you to take. Sometimes you'll agree with the guidance I give you, and at other times, you'll be tempted to question my ways. I want you to believe that I am sovereign and I am loving, but I don't want you to simply believe it because I say it. I want you to look at those who have gone before you and have witnessed firsthand my faithfulness, to know that you can trust me. Acts chapter 14 verse 22 says, "They strengthened the disciples in these cities and encouraged the disciples to remain faithful." Paul and Barnabas told them, "We must suffer a lot to enter God's kingdom." You know, God does not reassure us that life will be roses and ice cream, unicorns and candy bars. He says oftentimes we are going to have trials that cause us to go deep in our faith. And when they do, we need not question His will. We need not question His direction. But we need to be patient and wait for that clear path. God's timing is not our timing. We oftentimes want answers right away. We have that Burger King mentality of wanting it our way right away. But minutes may pass. Hours may pass. Days may pass. Weeks and months may pass before we have that clear guidance. But when God is ready, He will make it so clear, so crystal clear, that we'll know. And He tells us He doesn't want us to simply believe it because He says it, because He speaks it. He wants us to dig in His Word, and He wants us to look at the stories, the testaments, the documents of people who have witnessed it firsthand before us. Are you trusting God? Can you trust Him? And if so, tell Him right now, "Lord, here is my life. I trust you. Yesterday we asked Him to take the wheel of our life. And if you did that, today He's asking you to continue in that faith. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Thank you for joining the Lord today as He just wanted to reassure you of His presence and that He is there. He's just waiting for the crystal clear moments to bring things out. But in the meantime, He wants to give you the testimony of others to believe that you can trust Him. I can't wait to meet you in the morning and continue looking at more devotions under the topic of believing God. And until then, have a great Tuesday and hugs, hugs, hugs. And if you have an opportunity along the way, give somebody a hug. Hugs don't have to be physical. They can be mental. They can be verbal. They can be a smile. It can be a kind word and a note. They can be an emoji on a text message. Reach out and hug somebody today. I will see you first thing in the morning. Bye.